Hello, good day viewers. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are watching my video for the first time, consider subscribing today. For the viewers that are just watching, have not subscribed, I urge you to subscribe today. Hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime we upload a new content. So support this channel by subscribing, like. Okay. Alright, in today's tutorial we are going to solve this beautiful equation here. We are given 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x equals root 12x minus 16x. Then what will be the value of x? So now we're going to have this. We have 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x, okay, equals 12 to the power x minus 16 to the power x. Then we have this square root like this. So now you know that if you want to get rid of this square root here, so we need to square the both sides. So if I square the both sides like this, so I'm going to have this. So now by squaring this, we get rid of the giant square root. So here I'm left with 3x minus 4 to the power x, okay, to the power 2. Then equals this, we're left with 12 to the power x minus 16 to the power x. So now from there, the next thing we do is we try to change something here from the right hand side. You know, this right hand side can be written as this 12. We can write this 12 as 3 times 4 to the power x, and here we can write it as 4 times 4 to the power x. Okay, so now that is when you have a times b, okay, so we can have it to be c. So this is going to be, that is, if the power is c, this is going to be a to the power c, right, multiplied by b to the power c. So that's the idea we want to use here. So we're going to have 3 to the power x, okay, dot 4 to the power x minus 4 to the power x dot 4 to the power x, right? Then I have 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x, all squared, right? So 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x all squared. So now from here, let me do some factorization. So now the factorization I'm going to do here, you can see we have 4 to the power x, 4 to the power x here. So let's say I have 4 to the power x outside, and I have 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x. Because of 3x to the power x minus 4 to the power x that we have here, 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x all squared. So now the next thing is we try to transpose this in the right hand side to the left hand side. We have 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x to minus 4 to the power x, 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x, then everything equals 0, right? So now from there, so the next thing is that we can see that before that, let's introduce another variable, which is a, to be equals 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x. Okay, so we show that anywhere we see 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x, we replace it by a. So therefore I'm going to have a squared minus 4 to the power x a, then equals 0. So therefore we can see that we have a to the power 2a. So a is also, you know, a common factor. So I bring out a, left with a here. I have 4 to the power x and equals 0. Are you following? So now from there, so we can see that a equals 0 here, or a minus 4 to the power x equals 0. So that is the 0 form equation. So now from there, so now let's recall. We need to recall that a is equals 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x. So therefore, we got a to be equals 0 here, and a minus 4x equals 0. So now since a equals 0, it means everything here, 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x equals 0. So which implies that 3 to the power x equals to 4 to the power x if I transpose this 4x to the other side. Are you following? So now, from here, if I write this 3 to the power x over 4 to the power x equals 1. It means I divide through by 4 to the power x. So I can rewrite this to be 3 over 4 all to the power x. While the right hand side is 1, okay, it can be written as 3 over 4 raised to the power 0, because 3 raised to the power 4 raised to the power 0 will still give us 1. So now from there, since the bases are the same, so we have to equate the powers. Therefore, we have x equals 0. That's the first solution. We have x equals 0. So now we look for the other solution. So from having a minus 4x equals 0 here, okay, so now let's recall again that a equals to this. So now from this equation, a minus 4 to the power x equals 0. So now let's replace the value of a. So the value of a is 3 to the power x minus 4 to the power x. Then I have minus 4 to the power x equals 0. Right? So from here, we have 3 to the power x minus. So minus 4 to the power x minus 4 to the power x. We are going to be having minus 2 times 4 to the power x then equals 0. Right? So I have what? I have 3 to the power x, okay, equals 2 multiplied by 4 to the power x. So I can divide through by 4 to the power x, 4 to the power x, right? So now from there, so we have what? We have this to be 3 over 4 to the power x here, okay, equals, we have what? We have 2 now. So now, what's the next thing we're going to do? So we're going to have that we're going to introduce natural log to the both sides, okay, or let's say we introduce log of base 3 over 4, okay, to the both sides of this equation. So this is going to be log 3 over 4 log base 3 over 4. We have 3 over 4 then to the power x, okay, equals log 3 over 4 to the power what? We have 2 here. Are you getting it now? So now from there, this x will come down. We have x log 3 over 4 base 3 over 4 equals log 3 over 4 2, right? So therefore, we can see that we have x. So log 3 over 4 base 3 over 4, this will turn to 1 equals, we have log 2 3 over 4, okay, and that's the result. That is the solution to the problem. You have x equals to this 3 over 4 2. So now we can leave our answer like this, okay. This is accurate form, okay, of a solution. But if you want to write it in decimal form, so x will be equals, by putting this to your calculator, so you're going to have this to be 0.035, approximately to 3 decimal place, okay. But it is advisable you have or you leave your answer in this form, okay. So therefore, lastly, we have the two solutions here to be s equals 0 and x equals 0.035, approximately to 3 decimal place. So thank you so much for watching. If you find the class very interesting, so subscribe and hit the bell to get notified anytime we upload a new content. Bye bye.